right. All right. I hope y'all can hear me because last week we had a big problem. So, what's up? Welcome back to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. You guys, let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure before I go in, I want to know that everybody can hear me. So, please, I'm making sure everything is not muted. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Instagram, can you hear me? They can hear me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Can you guys hear me? Come on in them comments, y'all. I see y'all out there. I see y'all out there loud and clear. Okay, what's up, man? Welcome back to the LeVar Walker Show. Before I get any deeper, listen, I'm going to be live at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. I will be there January 17th, 18th, and 19th. MLK weekend. It's a winning weekend, Dr. King's weekend. And also, if you're in the Birmingham, Alabama area, Martin Lawrence was supposed to be there on the 18th, but unfortunately his event was canceled. So, hey, I'm the only game in town. So pull up on me. Give a brother a chance. If you've never seen me before, go on YouTube and check out some of those videos. I actually make people laugh. I don't do long TED Talks. I actually have jokes with punchlines. But I'll digress. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Hope you guys had a great week. My week has been going good. It's been hella cold and shit. You know, I've been bundling up. Still going to the gym. Missed a couple of days. Wanted to go out and do some comedy the other night, but man, it was just so cold. And I made me a drink. I made an old fashioned. So for J5, I met a brother, one of the noobs, and made a drink, and he put the little smoke on top. So I bought me one of them little smoke machines, and I made an old fashioned with the bourbon. And I just got a little sleepy, and then I checked that temperature. It was like 20 degrees outside. So I was like, yo, I'm in the house. So I missed doing any spots that I could do. Everything's been cool this week. Looking to buy my son a new bed, get him new bedroom furniture. It's time. We converted his crib to a bed. It was like it'll grow. Look, I just had to throw that shit out and get him a new bed. So I'm gonna do that, and just preparing for these shows. So, like I said, Stardome, January 17th, 18th, 19th. And then the first week of February, February 5th, I'm going to be in St. Louis at Helium Comedy Club with my, not just my frat brother, but my cousin. Found out we was cousins with Willie Lynch. So let's kick this off, man. LA is burning to the ground. My condolences goes out to all of my comedian colleagues, all my people out there. You know, I work out there often, so my prayers go out to LA. It's just burning to the ground. The industry at LA is dying. This is what I would tell everybody. If you're thinking about getting into entertainment, and all my brothers and sisters LA, y'all need to move the fuck out of there, man. I mean, it's really over. Come on down here to Atlanta, Nashville, Vegas. It's all wide open. I mean, you look at it facing floods, earthquakes, fires. I understand you right there by the ocean, but it's just not the industry has converted to an iCloud. You don't even need anybody to become famous. Fame doesn't mean shit. I don't know why people are out there beholden to LA, especially who are working in the entertainment industry. Get the fuck from out there. Get from out of there, man. I think it's a great place to visit, beautiful place. But a lot of the policies and stuff that's been put in place in LA over the years has hindered its growth. We talking high taxes. We talking high crime. We talking commercializing gang niggas. You can't carry a gun. You just go out there and get robbed. That is why I live here. You know, you could carry, you could protect yourself, your family. You know, the gangs aren't too big of an issue here, and they will put your ass in jail out here. So get from out of there. And then this is the worst part about those fires in LA. The fires, man, my head. I don't know why it's doing it. They have run out of water to fight the fires right now. How did they run out of water? They talking about the firemen are going to do their job. They opening the hydrant up. It's just a squirt coming out that motherfucker. What do you do as a fireman when this happens? I don't know if they have like a pile. I mean, you don't have a big enough blanket or nothing to contain this fire. They're running out of the water. And it was said, I think Trump had tweeted that Gavin Newsom wanted to protect some fish, some special fish, and he didn't want the water to flow down to the city. And he wanted to preserve the fish as people are burning in that fucker. It makes no sense to me. Those policies are just ridiculous, bro. Like, get from up out of there. Y'all need to run. Insurance companies have pulled out of LA, most of them. They pulled out last year. Matter of fact, if you go back and y'all watch my podcast or whatever, you'll see I talked about that. When State Farm, one of the largest insurers in America, pulled out of LA, I knew it was a problem. State Farm, I believe State Farm, Allstate, it's over after this. I don't even know how people get homeowners insurance. You just gonna have to. You want to live in Malibu? I guess California has already been a place just specifically for the rich, even though they try to act like, they're so progressive and they're so nice and kind while people are living like shit and have no money and they're overtaxed. So I guess it's just for the rich, and it's definitely going to be for the rich because you won't be able to buy. Not only are home prices be high, but you're going to have to self-insure. Meaning, I mean, you just have to pay cash. You're going to have to pay cash for your house, and however much your house costs, the rebuild costs, you're going to have that shit in a separate account. So when your shit burned to the ground, you can rebuild it. This is where this is going. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I know one area is being affected is Palisade, and then they also are looking, that they are due another big earthquake, like a big ass earthquake is coming too. So I just don't know, guys. I would say get up out of there, man. Do something different. If you are entertained, you got aspirations, go to entertainment. Thank God for this. You could do it right here on your cell phone. This is it. This is your window to entertainment. You don't have to get on that Greyhound bus. You don't have to fly out there. Get on this damn phone. You'll go viral, make enough noise. The world will see you. You could live in fucking Utah or Iowa. And fame doesn't even mean shit anymore because as far as I'm concerned, everybody's famous. I look at niggas like, yo, y'all whack. What is this thing that's coming up on here? Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. So get out of there. Run for the hills and go. I was watching a Twitter video. Guy is in there, unfortunately, with his dog and his dad. Everything around him is on fire. It looks like he's literally in hell. It looks like the Hollywood demons have rose from the graves, and it's just hell. Literally, this is what it looked like. And you could go on Twitter, and you can look at this. It's ridiculous. So I really don't know what to say. Just leave. And I mean, California itself is beautiful. Like, you got the oceans, you got, like the beach, it's beautiful. It's vibes there, weather's perfect. But then another thing too, how the hell do they run out of water when you offer ocean? The ocean is right there. And I would say there's some people in Silicon Valley, but Gavin Newsom ran off most of Silicon Valley. Tesla, Oracle, they've all moved to Texas. Facebook is pulling out of California as well. So the place is turned into a literal dumpster fire or what's going on right now. But to my friends that are out there, move. Come, just leave. Just leave, please. Um, and we gonna keep moving along, man. We are gonna. What's up? I see Houston is in the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it seems like if the water's there, can't y'all get a straw, like a long, not a not a typical straw, but like can't the fireman hook something up to bring that ocean water to the fire? I'm just saying there got to be a way. Can you get some boats or scoops of water? Something. Can you get some helicopters? Just go dip and get big buckets and take the helicopter, just fly it over and douse these homes because I mean it's literally gotten out of control. And as the wind picks up, it's only going to get worse. We're going to keep this thing moving along. Trump is going in. He's been going in all day. Going in on, first of all, Gavin Newsom, what I'm talking about, how he messed up because he didn't want to put the water to the cities and he wanted to protect the fish. And I know he must be sitting in his office somewhere thinking, I mean, the fish are more important than the people. Of course, your home might be burning, but we need to protect this endangered group of fish, right? Fish that will probably be eaten by predators, fish that are there. I mean, we eat fish. They need to be protected more than the people. And I just have a real issue with that. Also, too, Trump is talking about buying Greenland. And he's also told Canada to become the 51st state of the U.S. And I know the Canadians are not happy about that because they don't want to do that because they have universal health care. And they don't want to come to America and be denied coverage claims. And then, you talk about like if we were to combine Canada with the U.S., they're used to free health care. If you think CEOs, that one CEO got deleted. If we do bring Canada in as a state, they going to go crazy because they don't understand getting denied. They don't understand, like, me working in healthcare, being a former pharmacist, I understand all too well trying to get a prior authorization for a very expensive cancer medication that these insurance companies deny all the time. You call the insurer, you got to call the doctor, you got to call back to the insurer, you got to get a code. And while all this shit is going on, the pharmacy is literally burning to the ground. So I know all too well about the tactics in healthcare, and there's no way that Canadians would want to even put up with this shit and become mean. Most Canadians are very nice people. They all nice. They don't know. Let the people have a country. We got ours. The president even stepped down. President Trudeau, he just stepped down. So I don't know. It's shit is weird. Also, too, Trump appointed Dana White to like a cabinet position, like this motherfucker, the Secretary of State or something. Is Dana White is in position? I don't know the exact position that Dana White is in. Let me look it up. Let's look up what Dana White got an appointment. If y'all don't know who Dana White is the founder and owner of the UFC. So Dana White appointment. Let me see. Well, he's on Meta's board. So Dana White joined Meta's board. And I don't, yeah, so they named him on the board, but I think Dana White also got a presidential appointment. Elon Musk is the head of Doge. So Trump is filling his cabinet with everybody on the Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know. I mean, who's next? I mean, will Tony Hinchcliffe, I guess Tony Hinchcliffe will be appointed Secretary of Defense. And then you get Ari Shafir will get an appointment, Bert Kreischer, like the whole Rogan group. And Rogan will be probably the general of the military. Like this is This is really happening right now. And it's quite interesting as well as funny. So I'm just laughing at this shit. As far as them taking over Greenland, like Trump is coming in as a conqueror. He's coming in as an emperor. He said, "Give me the land. I'm going to take Greenland. Greenland will be great. We're going to even rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America." How's that sound? They're gonna change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. They're gonna increase these tariffs. This is going to be a roller coaster ride the next 4 years. From what I see that's going on, shit is about to get wild. It's gonna get real in the field, but it's gonna be hilarious. Great time for comedians. There will be a lot of content and topical shit to talk about. Like this is going to be one good time. Um, Also, too, in the news, what else we got, man? The Fox Sports, that shit is burning down over there. FS1, this whole drama, all this drama with with Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor is one of the anchors, the newscasters at FS1. So it's just a whole mess that's going on. I did a YouTube video earlier about it, but I'm gonna talk about this on here. So basically, the hairdresser, the lady that does the hair, like this lady worked in an expensive uh, boutique in LA. She does hair. She was doing executives hair from Fox Sports. She got bought into Fox Sports. She meets Joy Taylor. She finds out that allegedly Joy Taylor is a whore that is throwing that pussy around like a frisbee to get to the top of the mountain. And this is typical. And this also, when I look at the whole Joy Taylor thing, and this is all allegedly, but when I look at that, it reminds me of chess. You know, I would always wonder why when playing chess, if any of you guys play chess on the chessboard, the queen is the most powerful piece on that board. She can move any direction, any way, anytime. And the king can only move one direction each time. And what that shows me is her power comes from the power of that coochie. You know what I'm saying? Because when whores infiltrate some shit, it gets destroyed. I mean, this is literally what has happened. And I guess the downfall was that Joy allegedly couldn't convert the lady that does hair into a whore. So in that 42-page document, it just goes on and on. I guess Joy got comfortable with the lady and said she was fucking the CEO of Fox Sports first. She was having sex with him. That landed her a gig on the show. Meanwhile, she had a husband back in Miami. Uh, and the guy is hideous. I don't know if you've seen the executive over there. Not the most attractive looking guy in the world. I can say that because I'm not the most. I know an ugly man. As an ugly man, I can see an ugly man and call him an ugly man. But she's screwing this guy. She gets positioned. The the CEO over at Fox or whoever the hell he is, Dixon, throws her on the show with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless out of nowhere. And I'm guessing from what I'm seeing, she had little experience. I don't know if she was on a radio show or a bartender, but she got big titties and she's fine. And you know, hey, it's what it is. You know, everybody want a piece of ass. It's this just happens. This is what makes the world turn. This is what happens. You know, you put a fine woman on the show, and I ask myself this: maybe we should go to sports shows where men comment for men's sports only and women comment for women's sports only. Have you ever noticed where hot women want to infiltrate male sports, male dominated sports? And then you have to ask yourself, why do they want to infiltrate that? I know we got to play like, oh, well, she's a fan. Here's this hot woman with these big titties. She's just a fan. She's a fan of sports. She's a fan. She loves sports. So she's hot and she sees all these big men, the muscle men with millions of dollars. They tall, all this shit. And she wants to get in there because she wants to get positioned to move up and get money and get bags, man. This is what's happening. Why these beautiful women don't go do, they could be sports announcers for the WNBA. They won't because they want the money, they want the power, they want the fame. And so this is what's happening. It's tearing the shit apart. So Skip allows the woman on the show as a favor to the president, whatever. So he cool with it. So as a gift of her being on the show, I guess her thing was, well, shit, I'm gonna throw this hairdresser, this beautician on Skip. So she thinking that the beautician go play her wing guy. So Skip hitting on the woman, allegedly. He's hitting on the woman, flirting with her every day. He walking in that trailer, in the makeup trailer. Skip walking with that old pink dick hard. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's just, he want a little bit of action. And he coming at her. She like, no, I have a child. You're married. And Skip's like, come on. What I gotta do? What do I have to do? And I guess Skip is falling in love with the woman because, Skip is old. He doesn't have much time. He don't mind breaking that bag. He don't mind giving some money. He don't have much longer. He just want to get him some good hot coochie and call it a day. And Skip, over the period of time she won't give in, he becomes enraged. He even offers this woman, allegedly, $1.5 million to lay with him. Now, I don't know. I believe that is probably a lie. I don't know, but I just don't see it. I don't see her turning down no 1.5 million, especially if she got like a sick child or she's in a bind. You know what I mean? It's just like when Jada Pinkett was in a bind on Set It Off and she needed that money. And that's when Nate took her to that garage and wore that ass out so that she could get her brother his college tuition. And if I was thinking about Set It Off, if her little brother didn't get shot in the film, she was gonna have to go see Nate like every semester because he got 4 years. That tuition is due. Like, you know what I mean? This is not a one-stop shop. You're gonna have to go back to that garage and re-up every time. And so this is what Skip wanted to do. He's an old man. People get old, they don't care. Listen, this is what I want. I need your body. And look, to the lady, you should have took that 1.5 million. I know as a hairdresser, you can't be making that much. I'm gonna give you maybe 150, 200,000 at Fox Sports, if that. But you should have, Skip, it would have been a couple of pumps. You've been 1.5 million richer. You could have quit after that. But no. Look, I digress. Maybe you're an angel and you just couldn't do it. Right? So anyway, as the story goes on, Skip begins to harass this woman and accuse the woman of sleeping with Shannon Sharpe. And based on what I read in the 42-page document, it looks like it might line up when Skip and Shannon fell out. You know what I mean? Because in Skip's mind, he's thinking that, you're banging this guy. Like, allegedly, Skip was confronting this woman, Faraji, going, hey, are you? I think you're having sex with him. I could tell the way you laugh at him and you look at his big black muscles. I could tell. And so, I allegedly, this is all allegedly. This is just me just talking crazy. But Skip looking at Shannon, coming in there with the muscles and shit, the broad shoulders, and he younger, 50 or 6-packed out, motherfucker looking like He-Man. He couldn't imagine her not sleeping with the guy because maybe Skip had a little crush on Shannon too. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. I'm just here to say how I feel and what I think. So the woman texts me, no, I'm not sleeping with Shannon. Everything is professional. We're friends, and it's not like that. And he's like, yeah. You're screwing him. You're screwing him. Give me some of that ass. I offered you $1.5 million. But she was like, no, I can't. And that just, it really made him enraged. And as we kicked the can down the road somehow, this woman, Joy Taylor, knew that the show was about to get canceled. So as she saw it begin to break, she developed a plan to get on another show. So she starts giving that ass to Emmanuel Acho, or whatever the hell his name is. Acho? I guess he like a big black Nigerian. So she getting wooded. He wooding her. You know what I mean? To the point where the man does a whole Instagram video and he's smelling his fingers for whatever reason, saying how great this woman is and how hard she worked. Yeah, she worked hard. Well, you tearing that ass up. H.O.? Yeah. Look like you just came from over there. And, you know, I don't even think when he did that video, but he probably ain't had no bottoms on in the car. He just giving her a shout out. That's what she told. Come on, baby, give me a shout out. You know what I mean? He bust that nut and went in that car and he wanted to give her a shout out. This is literally what's happened. So the woman, Faraji, is like, are you sleeping with Acho? It's like, yes, I'm sleeping with Acho. And then she goes, well, you can't. This is dangerous. You're sleeping with Acho and the president? This is dangerous. And so allegedly, Joy Taylor like, look, I don't give a fuck. I'm setting this ass out. This ass is a Frisbee that's to be tossed around till I get to the very tippy top of the mountain where I am dominating these networks. It does not matter. I got to get mine. I got to get my rocks off. This is what is happening. And then it all comes to an end. The show is canceled. Skip tells this woman, Faraji, to sue the network. Skip says, yo, fuck these people. Just sue everybody. And he I guess he did not remember. I guess Skip forgot that he had been sexually harassing this woman the whole time. So now she's thinking to herself, I turned down $1.5 million to get, probably Skip think about it. Skip gonna do about 4 pumps. Skip gonna do 4 pumps. And he might even have a heart attack in that pussy. But she turned it down. So now she's thinking, I said, when I turn it down, I have to 10x what I was supposed to get. So she's aiming for 10, 20, maybe even $100 million at this point with this lawsuit. And when I read the 42-page document, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false, but from what I can see, a lot of the things in there look pretty valid. And it looks like they have text messages. This woman got text messages, voice recordings. It's a lot of shit going on. To the point where it's so bad that Emmanuel Acho dumbass took the video down when he gave this woman a shout out. And then Joy Taylor comes back to work with a damn turtleneck on and them titties duct taped down because the heat is on her. Is she radioactive right now? This is just a fucking circus. It's a circus. And I know the rest of the whores in the world are mad. They are mad. Listen, they are mad at Joy Taylor. And you know why they mad? Because in that 42-page document, this is Joy Taylor's reasoning. When she was confronted by Miss Faraji and about sleeping with both of those men, and Miss Faraji said, well, you get in trouble for this. Joy goes, ha, bitch, I will me too these people. I will me too they ass. So she was ready to be out there like Denzel Washington on training day, cussing both of these men out. You'll both be in Pelican Bay fucking with me. I'm King Kong. This coochie is King Kong around here. You see what I'm saying? This is what is happening. And now it's all come crumbling down. And now whores in America are scared. There are whores now that are looking for jobs. I mean, because this whole life is crashing. You know, they've locked up Diddy. They want Jay-Z. I mean, it's all crashing down. I just saw they're building whore robots now. So they're going to be whore robots that are going to come in to take these hoes' jobs. And I plan on buying 50 of these hobots. They'll be called hobots. I'm going to buy 50 hobots, and I'm going to set these hobots out. That's not trafficking because they're machines. I can rent them out and clean them when I get back. I could sterilize them or do what I need to do. But the whole business, it looks like the days are numbered. Listen, I'm seeing the writing on the wall. It's a clock ticking because this shit ain't even worth it, man. It's just not even worth it. I mean, these guys are blowing all their money. You getting caught up in shit. It's not worth it. But these hobots are going to come in. They're going to be commercials. Hey, do you want some hot sex? And you don't have to worry about diseases or getting Me Too'd or NDAs. Well, you can get the hobot. And with this hobot, is programmed the hobot is programmed to love on you. And if you have an issue, you can shut it down, send it back, money back guarantee. This is where we at right now. And that hobot, I am definitely putting that in my set because I know as a comedian watching this shit. And if y'all hear any of these niggas try to steal my shit, you call me, okay? And I'm going to go off on their ass. So this is what's happening. It's bad out here, man. And I would stay away. Oh, man, shout out to Truck D's for the $10 chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, good brother. Truck D's. Look to your neighbor and say, hobots. Look to your neighbor, say, hobots. They on the way. Families is being destroyed by these hoes. Now you can keep your hoe in the closet as a man and play with your toy. That's where we going right now. But you know what's crazy to me? Like with all this shit that's happening, I don't even know at the end of the day, will it even really be worth it for these networks to keep these sports shows? Because now this is every athlete that's about to lead a league. This is their fucking retirement plan. You become a podcaster, create content. So what is the purpose of these guys? Would an asshole like me can sit down and just stream and I'm on the TV like them? It's just these shows are becoming pointless. And I guess they won't be worth the headache after long. They're going to end up getting rid of all these shows because it's ridiculous. I would hate to work in that type of environment, right? Like you walking on eggshells. Like it's going to, like, trust me, within that corporation, with all this shit happening, everybody got the email. And that email said, listen, don't look people in the eye. Don't touch people. Keep a distance. They are walking on eggshells. It's like a sterile environment. It's probably tense. It's rough to work in this shit. It's ridiculous. And they're going to shut it down. It's just a matter of time. All that shit will go away. You know, Stephen A. Smith will probably be the last one. That his long face ass, he is smart enough. One thing about Stephen A. Smith, see, Stephen A. Smith, he done worked so hard to get to where he is, bro. I can't see him fumbling this shit because it's too, you know what I mean? Like, I think a big part of entertainment, like entertainment is like a house of cards, right? And what I mean by that is, it's like you build this shit, you got to be real gentle, and you putting the cards and shit together, and you build this big house, and then just any little thing, just the wrong blow of the wind, and all that shit fall down, bro. So I'm guessing he'll be smarter, man. Like, I just don't. It's just not even worth it. And I think Shannon too. Shannon Sharp. It's just like, man, leave these hoes alone, man. Just leave they ass alone, like for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I had one of them shows, you not working, you gonna be terrible working on my show. Like, you're not gonna be an attractive woman. Like, and I'm not saying like I would want to holler at you if you are, but it's just like, listen, let's just cut the bullshit. I'm getting all big back bitches to be my partner at that desk. Big back grandma bitches. Because it's just like, no, we're not gonna destroy what we have going on. And this is what hoes do. Hoes cause wars, destroy shit. This is what happens. So it is just a waste of time, you know. It's just ridiculous. Now, I don't know. Maybe they lying. I don't know. But this is just my take on it, and this is where I'm standing. So moving right along, if y'all remember on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she had a guy that used to come out and dance on the show. You know, he'd do a little dance and shit. His name was Twitch. And Twitch deleted himself. I don't know. I can't say the S word. So Twitch took himself out, and they found Twitch in a cheap hotel in the bathroom where he ended his life. And basically, oh man, the good brother Jonathan Soul has come back in the building with the 999 super chat. The good brother Jonathan Soul, one of the top supporters of the LeVar Walker Show. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you once again with that support. Yeah, that's a great take. He hopes those people get more than the $700 like they did in Hawaii. You know, it's sad. The whole country is a mess. The lunatics, they're 700. Ridiculous. Yeah, I hope they get it too, bro. For real. But where was I? I forgot what I was talking about. Shout out to Jonathan, though. But yeah, man, it's like, it's just not even work. Oh, no, we were talking about Twitch Boss. So Twitch Boss was the dance on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I guess he would DJ dance, some shit. Everybody would come out and clap, and they would smile. But for whatever reason, Twitch took himself out in the bathtub, and Twitch was married to this white woman, and they had children. And this happened years ago. Well, now his wife is bit of the dudes, she's bit of the public, talking down on the brother, right? Like, she talking about, well, Twitch had problems. It looked like he was depressed and he was on drugs. I'm like, damn, the man took himself out. Can't you respect and protect your husband's legacy instead of wanting to take the attention? And that's why you brothers got to be careful who you marry. And I will not make it a racial issue, because I'm making it more about personality. Like, that is really sad and disgusting. You know, so now it makes me think that he probably took himself off because of the wife. That's why he probably took himself out, based off what I'm seeing that she said. And so the wife's name is Allison Holker. And I'm going to pull up what Allison Holker had to say. This is ridiculous. Now, all of a sudden, he a damn drug addict, and she just made this shit about her. Sitting up there crying them white woman tears and shit. Oh, God, and I loved him, and he took himself out. He's so selfish, and I found out he's on drugs. Yeah, he's on drugs. I found drugs in the closet. So you didn't even pay attention to your husband. How the fuck? Ain't no way a woman, were you married to him? Did you pay any attention? Every wife know if their husband is on drugs. Everyone. You just happen to find the shit in the closet. Get your ass out of here, Allison. It was, let me read it. I was with one of my, let me see. I was with one of my really dear friends, and we were cleaning out the closet and picking out on an outfit for him for the funeral. It was a really triggering moment for me because there were a lot of things I discovered in our closet. Bitch, you shared a closet with him. Like, what the fuck? In our closet that I did not know existed. It was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening. Oh, God, that I had no clue about. It was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out, but it also helped me process that he was going through so much and he was hiding so much. He was hiding so much. His black ass was hiding. And there must have been a lot of shame. There was shame in that. And I mean, shit is crazy. Holker, who detailed, believe she and Boss had a very honest communication, including about his marijuana. The nigga smoked weed, which is legal. Weed is legal in LA, ma'am. At night, after our kids went to bed, he would quietly slip into our guest house to smoke or drink. Oh, God. Oh, God. He was wrestling with a lot of inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone, because he loved everyone so much. She said of Boss, who alluded to being sexually abused by a male figure during his childhood and several of his journeys, he didn't want other people to take on his pain. Oh, I took on his money, but not his pain. That's just sad. That is bitch trying to get famous off her dead husband. And I'm at a loss for words. But that is the sickness of the business of the industry. Could it be? They said Ellen DeGeneres was mean to the staff. So maybe he was getting a double whammy. He's married to a white woman. His boss was a gay white woman, and he just couldn't take it anymore. And we have seen through the Kardashians what the effect that a lot of these white women can have on brothers. We saw it with OJ. So brothers, y'all might want to listen to Dr. Umar. That's all I'm saying. I could be wrong, and listen. You might want to live, but no, this is just jokes because I got homies that's married to white women. They really good women, but I'm just making a joke because I tell jokes. That's what I do. I'm a comedian. I'm not a journalist. I used to be a pharmacist. Still have an active license, but that's neither here nor there. But that's where we at right now. Also in the news, man, the brother Trey Songz, man, what is happening, or what has happened to Trey Songz? And Trey Songz is a nice dude. I've met Trey Songz. I did the first Heartbeat weekend, met him. Seemed like a really cool brother, but unfortunately, he has a lot of allegations. Shut your ass up, Joyce VZ. Here your ass go. If you're a comedian trying to be funny, I can't, Joyce, because I'm going through so much, and I don't want to take these problems out on the world, Joyce. That's what's wrong with me. Get the fuck out of here. Get your ass out of here. Some white woman is in my comments on Instagram telling me to try to be funny. Fuck off. But anyway, Trey Songz is going through a lot. Um, he's going through a lot, and nice dude, but he seems to have had a lot of allegations. Now, right now, a judge has set a default judgment in his case. He set a default judgment of $11 million. And Trey Songz is going, yo, this will ruin me. This will bankrupt me. Help me. Now, the reason of this $11 million default judgment or judgment is due to the fact that Trey had a show or a concert or something, and this woman came to his hotel room late at night, and it was a married woman, and I guess she's in the room, and she calls her husband, and I'm guessing she calls like, oh, he's trying to take my ass. And the husband, who is a police officer or works on the Capitol, he comes running to a hotel, not even questioning, like, bitch, why are you at a hotel with Trey Songz? Like, that would be like, what? What are you doing? But anyway, so he runs up there. They don't know who the hell he is. So the security grab him. They beat him up. Turns out he's a cop. And the judge, broke his eye sockets. They just beat him bad. I would wonder if the woman tried to help. Did she try to help? And if she was being R-worded, that would have seemed like, as they're beating her husband to a pulp, that would have seemed like a great time for Trey to take that coochie. But for whatever reason, this judge is putting this judgment on him now. Unfortunately, there have been a lot of allegations against our good brother, and these allegations are out everywhere. Like, I'm talking about, it's a lot. It's a long list of women that have come forward now. Now, I give you the benefit of doubt if you get one. If you get one, somebody could be lying, but bruh, if you got like 10 or 12 niggas, no. Like, come on, man. And I don't even understand that, because Trey Songz is a good looking dude, man. Pretty nigga. He got, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got, see, like he can get whatever woman he want. I don't know why you would want to take it, but that was like the same thing with that football player. I forgot his name, Darren something, but handsome, good looking dude. All the women like him, but I don't know. Maybe it's an extra kick when you like really dominate and take some ass. I don't know. I don't take ass. I just try to tell some jokes and laugh my way into some coochie because I don't have the looks. Shit. But anyway, guys, this has been a great show. Shout out to everybody that's in here. We got over 200 people. Yeah, Darren Sharper, man. Oh, Joyce started following me. Hey, Joyce. Thanks for following me. Now my wife is looking like, what? Now my wife is about to cuss me out when I get off here. I'm going to get a whooping. But it'll be well worth it. Guys, listen, I'm going to be at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama. I'll be at the Stardome. Tell Joy Taylor, Skip Bayless, Emmanuel Acho, as well as the hairdresser lady to all pull up, and the president of Fox Sports to come. So I'm going to be there at the Stardome, Birmingham, Alabama, January 17th, 18th, 19th. Now, let me show you guys where you can get these tickets. You can get those tickets right there at LeVarWalker.me. As you can see, it's right there. Oh, right there. You can go to LeVarWalker.me and get those tickets, as well as seeing a list of all the other shows that I have coming up, as well as signing up for my email list to get updates for shows that I have coming and things of that nature. Because God has called me to bring funny back. Okay, like for real. And I'm here as a messenger. And I love all of you for being a part of this journey. I was supposed to bring in, let me see. Can I text him this? Let me see. Copy. All right. I want to email somebody. I was going to bring somebody in here. Let me see. Jordan Jackson. We're going to bring in Jordan J.J. Jackson from Good Times. Let me send him this. We're going to see if he... Because he wanted to... I just got off the phone with him. I told him I'll... Let me see. And then after the Jordan Jackson section, then we can go to... we can take some call-ins. Did you guys enjoy this show today, man? How did y'all feel about the show, man? I looked everybody in the eye. I felt real comfortable. And shout out to Mark Zuckerberg for pulling back all them restrictions. They didn't take my shit down off IG and none of that. So it's cool. I could talk my shit. I could talk my shit, OG. Or what the young niggas say. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, OG. Talk your shit, OG. Talk your shit. Hopefully he'll pull this up. If not, we're going to take some call-ins. What is our question? Thank you, Truck D, man. Hey, Truck D's, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Truck D's, for the love, bro, man. I really appreciate that, man. Truck D sent in $2, then you came back with the 10. Then my brother Jonathan Soul came back with them super chats, bruh. Them little tips mean the world to me, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love and the support, too. So we go see what Jordan J.J. Jackson is talking about. I'm going to give him some time to come in here. I don't even know where the hell. This would be my first time even having somebody on here. This should be too confusing sometimes. And that's why. That's funny. Some black men like raisins in their collard greens. That's hilarious. That's some diabolical shit. Who puts raisins in collard greens? Is that a treat for whites? White people, do y'all put raisins in the collards? Raisins? I ain't never had no raisins in no damn collard green. Man, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Tuned In KCMO. I'm going to have more videos popping up too, bro. I appreciate that love, man. Because I'm building this shit brick by brick. I'm building it up brick by brick. You got it? Man, this is my line. Maybe we should just take some phone calls for right now. Let me turn on we do a couple of phone calls. It is in range. Not a damn. Come on, man. I might have to put this on the chat. Let me see. This is what happened when you're your own producer. Corey need to move out of there too, man. I'm gonna call Corey like, Corey, man, you need to move up out of there, man. Y'all need to move, bro. Let me see. No, it's on chat. That's weird. Huh. There we go. It's connected now. So We're gonna take some calls. And the question I have, man, how do y'all feel about the Trey Songz? Y'all can call me right now, 818-927-3112. Tell me your feelings in regards to Trey Songz facing this $11 million lawsuit, which I'm guessing could bankrupt him and have him singing and performing at bar and grills. Right now, call me. Let me know how you feel in regards to Trey Songz. Should this judge drop the $11 million suit, or what should happen? Y'all can call in 818-927-3112. I'm going to rock out tonight. I'm not even tripping. We just going to vibe. We going to vibe in this motherfucker. You feel me? 818-927-3112.
Unknown caller.
And we got our first caller coming in.
To accept, press 1.
Hello and welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Hello? And they hung up, guys. So y'all call a number. Somebody hung up. We just had a caller. They hung up. 818-927-3112. That's the line. And we are talking about Trey Songz and this $11 million lawsuit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's good? Oh, man. Look, we got somebody. Somebody just hit me up. Who is this at CBS talking to me, man? Shout out to Derek. I see you, man. 4549, bro. That store is long gone, brother. Quashan, I have no idea when I'm coming to North Carolina, but when I do, bro, I will let you know. Also, Quashan, to know, please, brother, go sign up for my email list at levarwalker.me, and you will get an email which will let you know every city I'm at, and that's how we can stay in the contact. So, well, let's see if these guys are going to call in, man. 818-927-3112. Y'all pull up on your boy, man. Pull up on your boy. Let me know. I don't know what the hell. All right. If don't nobody call, I'm about to get out of here because we losing people and I'm running out of shit to talk about. And this is going to be awkward just sitting here watching you guys. But while I'm sitting here, please get those tickets. I'll be at the Stardome, Birmingham, Alabama.
Unknown caller.
Send a voicemail. Press 2.
Hello, welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Man, of course, it's your boy Giamo, man. What's going on, LeVar? How you feeling, man?
What's happening with you, good brother? You good?
Yeah, man, of course, man. Naturally.
Okay, brother. So how do you feel about this Trey Songz thing? They got $11 million judgment on my brother, and the brother says, listen, this will bankrupt me. I don't have it. It'll destroy my career. How do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you looked up like the film in the past. Like, I'm from the DMV area, so like when the MGM opened up here at the National Harbor, he was up there in the clown up there, and he caught some heat up there. You know what I'm saying, from around the way. So, I mean, he always been as we like to call him, a bam ass dude. Like,
You
but
say
he always played around, bro. Like,
what's that word? Did you say Alabama?
a bam ass dude. Yeah, that's like a.
That's a DC
How do y'all
term.
say it in the shop, bro? What y'all call an off brand dude? What y'all call him?
What do we call? Man, I ain't been home in a long time. What do we call them? Like you tripping, Joe tripping. I forgot all the word, man. I'm getting so old and out of touch, bro. And I haven't been. I go home to visit my mom and dad there, but I mean, we call somebody bogus. Like, you know what I mean? Bogus was a big
Bogus.
word when I was coming up. So do you feel like
Gotcha.
this lawsuit is warranted and he is guilty?
Okay, so let's talk about the interview with Keke Palmer, right?
Yeah.
So Keke Palmer accused him of being that, being that deviant that he is. accused of being now. So I mean, is that far fetched? You feel like that's, you know what I mean? Like I believe it.
Wait a minute, hold on, bro. These people are saying that they can't hear. Give me 1 second. Let me adjust this audio. I don't know what the hell going on. Always something. Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. Guys, can y'all hear him now? Let me know if y'all can hear him. Can you guys hear him? Can y'all hear him now? Ron, can you hear him? Yo, say something, bro.
I'm right here.
Did y'all hear that right there? I'm looking. Y'all heard that. So y'all didn't hear nothing he said at first, guys? Okay, cool. Well, look, what we talking about, we got to go back over this, bro. Give me 1 second. Look, what I'm asking this good brother, this brother's from the DMV, and we're talking about Trey Songz, and is this warranted? Is this $11 million lawsuit warranted? And if it is, and why? So go ahead.
No, I was mentioning the Keke Palmer. Well, Keke Palmer herself, when she mentioned it, you know what I'm saying, passing, how she accused him of being a deviant back then. I mean, how many people gonna keep lying about it? I mean, I think she's a legitimate human being. You think she's lying?
Hell no, I don't think. Bro, listen, I give you the benefit of doubt with one. But when we start getting in 10 and 12, nigga, I got to raise an eyebrow. Now, everybody ain't lying on your ass. And I'm a big proponent of self-accountability. So it's what it is, man. And sometimes karma shows up in interesting ways. So if he got away with all that shit, hey, man, see, when karma comes, it doesn't come fair. You know what I mean? It doesn't come when karma comes in crazy ways, bro. You know what I mean? When you look at Diddy, this weird. You know, universal law is real. Universal law. Remember that, y'all. Universal law. So you got to do right by the people, man. So I appreciate your take on this, bro. Hello? Hello? God damn, did I lose? Yeah. I said I appreciate
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
No, I was saying for once, out of everything and everybody that's been accused, we can finally say that for once, he ain't trying to buy NBC or none of that, bro. Like, he's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just out there, bro.
I just think, like, maybe a lot of motherfuckers just have this power thing, bro. It's just so weird to me. Like, it's just so weird, and it just seems like he is a guy that, you know, I look at this guy, and, you know, I'm not gay, but this is a good-looking dude. You know, he get whatever woman he want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's crazy. I guess people must get deviant and power hungry or something, and it just turns them on, like, to do people dirty. It's just something about that. So it's what it is, brother. And listen, man, I'm gonna be at Arlington Draft House February 20th to 22nd. So pull up on me, man, if you in that area. Well, you are in that area, right?
Hey, that sounds like hey, man, look, I'm about 20 minutes away, man. I got you, bro. Be safe out here.
All right, brother. Love, no doubt. Yep. All right.
All right. Love you.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the LeVar Walker Show podcast. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
It's your homie Z, man. What up?
Lazarick White. We got Lazarick White, this motherfucker. Lazarick White. Let me tell y'all something about my nigga Z, man. Me and Lazarick White, we grew up together in Chicago. We went to St. Dorothy Elementary School on the South Side. Lazarick White, actually, very close friend. My very first movie that I was in was with Lazarick.
Yeah. We thought we was about to get paid too, bro.
Me and Lazarick. I remember Lazarick's father drove. Like, we got out of school. I was like, oh shit! Like, we about to blow up. This shit was a big deal. They drove us
And
downtown.
the motherfuckers told us, hey, the check's in the mail. And I'm really looking in the mail and shit. I didn't know that was a Hollywood term.
Bruh, and we never saw the checks. I don't even know if the movie came out. I would love to see that. That would be amazing to see, brother. But it is good
Yeah,
to hear
man.
from you.
Yeah, we had some good times. I was like, I said, we got to cut school for the whole day.
Bruh,
You know,
wasn't that crazy?
couldn't beat that.
Because, back then,
That was crazy as hell, bro.
back then you couldn't get out of school. We would try to play sick,
But
but we had this mean secretary named Miss Buckner, and you could go in that motherfucker. I'm talking about holding your stomach, sweating. It could be blood coming out of your eyes. She'd be like, go on to the bathroom. You'll be all right.
hey,
Go in that back. Go sit on that toilet.
Hey, I need these people to know, man, your level of funny has always been there. I've seen this man turn sick into being a performance.
Bro, listen. And this is from...
It was like, did he eat any crayons off the radiator or something?
Because, bro, you came to Dorothy's in first grade, right? A second.
Third.
Oh,
Miss Matthews. You were Miss Matthews.
You started, yeah, bro. That was wild. Like, so I was the class clown. I needed attention. I don't know what was wrong with me, but it was always I had to do something to get a laugh. And this is the brother that was with me all the way through. And also, too, man, my prayers go out to your mom. I was meaning to call you, man, because I saw in the chat that your mom, something had happened. So my prayers go out to her.
Yeah, man. We working on it. I just left the hospital, so I'm going back tomorrow and check on him, man. But I appreciate that, brother. Our families just kind of are bound like that. So I feel the love always. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't hear from him.
And also, too, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all another story about Lazarick. So I remember walking down the street. I must have been 13 or 14, and I'm walking down the street, and I see this this Buick LeSabre silver.
Park Avenue.
No, the Buick Park Avenue. Silver Park Avenue, blowing the horn. It's Lazarick. 13. He took his mama car and we drove around. This prompted me to take my father's car. And that's a whole nother story. I started stealing my daddy's shit. Like, and then
we was all doing it. We all started doing it. When one person got away with it, everybody started doing it.
I got caught. Did you ever get caught?
Yeah, I got caught. My dad caught me. So my parents had went to go see Count Basie in concert. So the time I came and got you, I got back and his parking space was gone. And he said, I noticed the car has been moved. I didn't say nothing. My father, my father was very quiet. He didn't say, like, if he said something, you didn't do it again.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how I got caught. Okay, so it was my dad had bought a brand new. He bought a brand new Tornado Trofeo.
It was the Oldsmobile, right? The black Oldsmobile.
Yeah, the black old beautiful car. So I started taking the car.
Yeah.
And no, we was older than that. We was like 14. We must have been.
You can't. That day you came and got me, and we was out like 67th Street. I think we were talking about.
Yeah, we was gliding,
I remember it being cold. We was riding though. We was showing out though.
Cause he had the CD player in there, right? So I was getting him a few times because he worked at night. He'd be sleeping the day, so I'd steal the car. My brother be watching me drive off and shit. And so I would tell you how I got caught. Man, I was with Devin Luckett, bro. I was with Devin Luckett. I stole a car, drove off. It was a cold winter day, bro, in Chicago. So I'm driving around like on 75th and shit. I'm making a left-hand turn all the way in the right-hand lane. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Right.
So I go back home. I'm trying to back the car into the garage. The car begins to spin out on the ice, and then it locks up, and I crash into the back wall of the garage.
Oh.
Now, I didn't tear the garage wall down, but I knocked it out of alignment. Now, when the car hit that back wall, boom, Devin was in the car, but he had disappeared. I didn't see this nigga get out, nothing. He was gone. Like, so, I get out of the car. As I'm getting out of the car, my mom had pulled up in the front of the house with my grandmama. Now, I'm trying to shut the garage door, but that back wall is out of alignment. The door won't close, so I'm trying to slam the shit shut. My grandmama falls. My mama calls, LaVar, get up here, help your grandmama. I'm like, oh, shit. So I run to the front of the house, help my grandmama up. The garage door still open. My mama walked back. You done stole your daddy's car. Oh! I'm like, oh my God. My dad is in the house asleep. So, cause he worked at night, you know what I mean? He got to go to work at like 10 o'clock.
Right.
He worked at Wonder Bread.
Right.
So, man, my grandmama was staying with us. She's sleeping on the couch. So I'm all shook. My mama cussed me out. So I lay by my grandmama. I lay right by my grandmama. And I'm sleeping light because I know, like, bruh, it's about to be hell to pay. And so I hear my dad get up. I hear him walk down the stairs, because he wore them boots, them high heel boots, shitted boots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He with the point, with the pointy toes.
Yeah, my dad used to wear the long leather coats and all that shit. So he walks downstairs. The boots are clack. You hear the boots, and he's going to his car. I'm like, I took a deep breath. 2 seconds later, I hear them boots come back up the stairs. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm trying. I got my eyes closed. I'm laying there.
And you still posted up your grandmother hoping
yes,
you safe.
And my dad came in there and kicked my ass. He slapped me around a little bit and said, I'm gonna wait till I get home. I gotta go to work now. I got some more for you when I come back home. I'm like, oh shit. And my grandma, as he kicked back, my grandma was like, no, don't do that to her. He didn't care. My dad got home probably about 6 a.m. but before I went to school, bro. Man, I heard the garage door open, and now I hear the boots fly up the stairs. Man, my dad. And I was laying in my bed, and the covers just ripped off of me. You know what I mean? And then, boy, the power of that belt. Still in my power, like, he got me. And my daddy must have beaten me for 2 weeks. Every time he saw me, he was kicking my ass over that car. And,
he thinks about the garage.
But here's the crazy part. I did it again. I didn't care. I said, you know what? It's worth the beating. Yeah, like shit. The car was nice. Y'all go look up a 1991 Tornado Trofeo, the black joint. It had the black leathers, the sunroof, the CD player. It looked really, really futuristic. So
that joint was playing. It had because I had like peanut butter interior.
It was all black. It was black leather. It was all black. It was beautiful because my dad washed that shit every day. So I stole it a few more times. I took the beatings, but what made me stop was it was a very tender moment in the kitchen, and my dad looked at me, man. He was like, I'd do anything for you, son, and you steal from me. And that shit hurt, bro. Oh, I just, sometimes I tear up thinking about it, and I was like, I am so sorry, Dad. Like, you know what I mean? I never did. I bought my dad like a James Brown CD and shit after that. And, it's just such a, I tear up now thinking
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. It's something about the disappointment, man. When they get to that level, dude,
The disappointment hurt me damn near worse than the belt, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We can take a beat. We go up in Chicago. We might get beat up every day.
Yeah, but the disappointment from Pops, I was like, oh man, I really hurt him, and that hurt more.
Yeah.
So, what a story! What a story!
Yeah, I had that same moment. Remember when we used to take the little caps off people's cars and put them on our bikes?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh no, my dad was like, you can't do this. I'm a cop.
Yeah, your pops
I'm a cop. I can't have my son
stealing.
Was
a cop, bro.
Yeah. I was like, I can't have my son stealing, right? I was just like, man, I can't be stealing, you know?
Something else, bro. But man, what a great man.
Yeah.
But Z, I'm about to wrap this up. How you feel about the Trey Songz thing? That was really the question I've been asking.
Oh, that's why I'm chiming in, man, because I watch you all the time, and just to always be showing you some love and all. So I wanted to rap about that because I think sometimes, man, entertainment, man, is going through a reckoning, and now a lot of that stuff is catching up to people, right? We done had stories of people getting off with all those kinds of acts over and over and over again. And now it's telling people their options. Now people are catching up. Now people are not afraid to speak. And there's going to be a lot of times where we're going to be cleaning up stuff that happened before. Mm-hmm. Like I told you, there's a documentary coming out. I'm going to be on it. I'll tell you more about it, but it's going to clean up another entertainment artist whose story we've been getting wrong for years.
Wait, did somebody touch you, Lazerica? Yeah.
No, ain't nobody touched me, bro. Realistically,
did Diddy do it? Listen, you can talk to me.
Okay. Diddy didn't do it, bro. Diddy didn't. I went to the Diddy party, dog. So we had a Diddy party in Houston, man. And I got to the door, and it was like $60 to get in. Mm. I was right out of college. I was like, man, I ain't got no $60 to go on that shit. Mm. Fuck that.
But man,
I just wasn't doing that at that time.
Boy, just say that $60, boy, you could have ended up walking into the dungeon, bro. Oh.
It was in a hotel. It was at a hotel, no less, too.
That wasn't nobody.
See, he was here months before, and he was doing tours, showing up with black cards and buying the bar and all that stuff. So he came back and had a formal party, and that shit just got out of hand. I was like, I'm not doing that, so I left. Man. But yeah, man, I got on this documentary, dude. So like when I was in high school, I don't know if I ever told you this, but there was a story about R. Kelly sneaking into my high school. Mm-hmm. So I told that story, and somebody wanted me on a documentary. So because I was digging around on a lot of entertainment court cases, mm-hmm. and they're gonna put me on this documentary or whatever. So I tell that story. Ain't nothing happened to me, but I was like, I have to take it seriously because my dean of students threw R. Kelly out. And I was thinking about it, like, he saved a lot of girls' lives that day. What happens with celebrities, man, they be going into these people's lives, and they influence allows them to do whatever they want and think they can get away with it. And that's why a lot of people have gotten away with it. But I'll send you the details of it, dude, and if we could talk further about it, we'll talk further about it.
So R. Kelly came into St. Martin de Porres.
Yeah, I was. So our JV was practicing in the mornings, right? And you can ask Tanisha the story. Tanisha was there too.
Wow.
He was in there playing ball with the JV. We get to school that morning. Every girl in our school is in the gym. Damn it, every girl. Nobody's in class. So my dean of students was one of these dudes who, when he was chain smokers, he got one lung. He used to talk like this. He really didn't have no voice. He was one of them old jazz Chicago musicians and shit. Mm-hmm. He's sitting there smoking and where all the girls are. He's like, oh, they in the gym. R. Kelly's in there. And he's like, I don't want this motherfucker in my school. So he goes over there and he throws him out. He says, R. Kelly is handing out business cards to these girls and whatnot. But now we know that was part of his stick at that time. Because he would go to other schools and they wouldn't throw him out. He'd be like, let's have a talent show.
Yeah,
let's have an audition.
Them girls want to get famous, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And so my dean of students was like a jazz musician. So R. Kelly would show up at the studio with these, and you know how the Catholic school girls were. They all had different skirts. So you know what school they went to, right?
Yeah.
So he would show up and he threw him out. And I'm like, damn, he saved a lot of girls' lives that day because when he would go to these others. So guess who I talked to? Remember Keisha Daxter?
Oh yeah, Keisha
So
Daxter.
I talked to Keisha Daxter. Yeah, I talked to her and I was like, because R. Kelly used to go to her school all the time. So I asked, I said, on the real, how many girls you think R. Kelly slept with at your school while you was there for 4 years? She said over 200.
That's
bro.
crazy, bro.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there. This was a dude who took like 30 years to get some accountability. And that's how it is with Trey Songz. His reckoning is just coming a little closer together because now people want to speak out more. And I'll just tell you, dude, the person I was investigating and digging around is Michael Jackson and him molesting kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of data on that shit. And they put me on the documentary. So that shit going to be out this year.
And what is it coming on?
It's going to air in the UK first. So it should. I talked to the director a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a follow-up to the Leaving Neverland documentary.
Okay, cool.
And it's going to be on before July of this year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
man,
yeah. The kids he's suing, the kids from the last documentary are suing his estate. So a lot of stuff that came out. But yeah, I'll talk to you further about it, man, and we'll wrap. I'll let you get back to your show.
Well, yeah, I'm out. You the last person, man, because I'm done. We've been on here an hour, 23 minutes. This is it. Lazare, you done brought us home, baby. That's right. That is Z White. Yo, shout out.
Mr. President, baby.
That's right. Shout out to Lazare. Shout out to all the members of Phi Beta Sigma, man. Lazare real big in the Phi Beta Sigma, man. So, and shout out to Kappa brothers, too. Everybody KA side, man. So, this is a wrap, man. Z, it's been real. I'm going to call you when I get out of here, bro. Nothing but love, man. Appreciate you tuning in.
Hey, right back
brother.
at you, man. And I love your show, dude. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You truly are a superstar amongst all of us, bro.
Man, thank you. Bro.
The whole fam got love for you. All right.
Man, thank you, Z. I appreciate your love, man. I'm gonna holler, bro. No doubt.
All right, bro.
Yep. All right. Well, guys, this has been a great show, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Everybody that called, everybody that super chatted. This is it, guys. I'm going to see you guys next Wednesday, man. We're going to do this again, man. So blessings to you all. Have a great week. And we're going to come back and do this thing again, man. This has been another episode of R. Walker Show. Stardome, January 17th, 18th, 19th. Pull up on your boy. Holla back.